Hey guys, I'm Logan from Season 4, Episode 2 of Castle. Here we go.
Come on, baby, where you going?
Where you going?
The party's just getting started.
Help! Somebody help me!
Hey, come here.
Jeez, bro.
Oh, shh. I'll teach you to run from me.
Leave the girl alone.
Why don't you get lost before I take you down?
Mother, prepare to feast on the finest omelet in the land.
Stanford sounds so amazing. Can't wait for January.
January.
When I leave. For Stanford.
What?
Alexis applied for spring admission. You remember?
Yeah, I just thought, well, you haven't talked about
Oh, okay. I think I understand what she meant by
Look on
that.
your face. That look. Right there.
Honey, Stanford is a big decision. I mean, you should think it over.
I did. And there's no downside. It's a great university. Ashley's there. I mean, I'll have enough credits to graduate early.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
don't you want to, finish up senior year?
How early is she's graduating is kind of insane.
Don't you want to go to prom?
Yeah, Ashley just gave me his password so I can go check out his classes online.
Lady Beckett, my lord. Richard, are you crying?
No, it's the onions. Okay, just the onions, not completely. I mean, she's gonna be gone in a few months. My little girl.
That's so sad.
Castle. She's going to a great school.
Detective, what can you tell us about this homicide?
This guy. I know that guy.
For a murder in an alley, really?
Officer Hastings, what's this all about? You should see for yourself, Detective.
Oh!
Yeah, tell me about it.
So he was...
Split right down the middle, from the top of his head all the way down to his... Please, the guy was sliced in two. I'd say his unit is the least of his problems.
Then you do not understand the sacred bond between a man and his unit.
Okay, so what was
That's
the murder weapon?
insane.
A sword. The tip broke off in the body.
Single-edged blade, and a saber. Sword, that is so Game of Thrones.
Esposito, this looks like it might have been a ritual killing, so let's get photos of all the bystanders. and
Game of
traces the kidnapping.
Thrones.
On it. Meanwhile, Vic's name is Tyler Ferris. He's got a Sing Sing a year ago for sexual assault.
I took off running. He caught me. God knows what he would have done
If Conan the Barbarian hadn't showed up.
What did the killer look
It was
like?
self-defense until he
So dark, I didn't really
continued
get to
cutting
see
the
his face.
other guy.
You didn't catch anything? Ethnicity? Age, weight, height?
She's not gonna tell you.
She's holding out on us. Yeah, but she saw the killer. Isn't she afraid for her life?
She probably knows he wasn't after her. A career felon smiting.
It's like a vigilante.
It's very Old Testament. This plays like a vigilante killing. Think Dirty Harry with a sword.
Who just happens to be in the alley when Ferris is committing a felony. Mrs. Ferris, we're very sorry for your loss.
That's crazy.
Don't sweat it.
Pardon me?
These things can happen.
Not in this century, they don't.
Don't get me wrong. I never expected my boy to end up in two hunks. But I always knew one day he'd end up there laying on a slab.
And why's that?
Because Tyler was a no-good loser. He made one dumbass mistake after the next.
All right.
I see. Do you know if he was involved in anything that might have gotten him killed? Ma'am, I'll need the names of all the enemies your son may have had.
You're gonna need a bigger pet.
Larceny, assault, fraud, you name it, Tyler Ferris has done it. Still, nobody deserves ending up like that.
I remember Valtini from back in narcotics. Guy's totally mobbed up. You know what else? His family owns this meatpacking plant out in Jersey. Tony's nickname, Tony the Butcher.
Oh,
I bet he spilled a few sides of beef. in
probably
his day.
not him though.
Yeah. I had words with Ferris. He used to work for me at Tony Valtini Enterprises.
Which division? Drug sales or distribution of stolen property?
I am a legitimate businessman.
I am a legitimate
For
businessman.
Camden. He thought I owed him back pay. We settled it like gentlemen. Hey, you don't believe me? Go ask him. We'd have to hold a seance. He's dead? Oh, hey, it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it, but I know it did.
Oh, really?
It was that guy, that nutjob vigilante who attacked me.
You never reported an attack.
I don't like to be a burden on law enforcement. Bottom line is, I'm leaving my warehouse one night, 2 weeks ago. All of a sudden, here comes this guy with a sword. He accuses me of criminal conduct unjustly, by the way. Then he threatens to kill me if I don't leave town. And then,
So it's the arrow
you know, he
with
does
the
that.
sword. It's the
What did
sword.
you do then?
He cuts me. Look at this. You see that? See that scar there? Looks like an L.
Mr. Baltini, could you please put your pants back
He
on?
did that to me. He did that.
He
with
did that
the
to
sword
me.
Okay? I got cameras in my warehouse. When he ran off, I caught him on video.
Is he wearing he's wearing a costume. No chance.
The time code lines up with the night that Baltini said he was attacked.
Wait, is that?
No,
Is that Deadpool?
can't be.
It is. Our killer is a superhero.
A masked vigilante on the loose, hacking people up. Tell me what your plan is to apprehend this individual.
We're looking for murders with the same MO. We're also checking into enemies that Tyler Ferris and Tony
Kind of
Baltini
awesome.
might have had in common, and finally we're trying to track down where that suit and sword came from.
I know costumes. That one is not commercial. He probably designed it himself, which means he's highly functional.
You know what I would love right now is if somebody would come here and give me a theory that would actually help me solve this case.
I've got one. Every superhero has a persona, a mission, origin story. Learning who he is as a hero, what drives him, that will lead us to the man behind the mask.
Castle, what good is comic book mythology when our killer is not a superhero?
Well, he is a superhero.
But he believes he
Like
is.
this one, who operates out of Queens. Meet the Red Maroon.
Red Maroon, isn't that redundant?
Sir, this is clearly not your bird. I demand that you unhand it. Man, are you okay?
Wow, impressive crime fighting skills. What do you think? Mutant powers or years of training?
Yes, well, sometimes the runner stumbles. The point is, there is a subculture of real-life superheroes that actually exists out there. People crusading for the public good.
Yes, and usually they get their asses kicked, just like this guy.
Usually,
The
yeah.
Vigilante is one of them.
Castle, if he's a crusader for the public good, then why did he partition Tyler Ferris?
Trust me, I'm onto something with this superhero angle. My spidey senses are tingling. What's with him?
Something about spidey senses and tingling. Photos from the alley?
We may have a suspect. Tex says that that guy matches the height
Oh.
and build of the guy in the suit.
I have
Not only
seen that
that,
guy.
when he saw the cops taking his pictures, he ran.
You know, Castle might be right about this.
Hear me
guy being a
out.
superhero. I talked to a buddy of mine.
What if
who's
it's that
narcotics.
guy that I
He said
recognize?
there's rumors about a guy on the streets rousting
beginning.
drug dealers and dumping their stashes. A masked man with a sword. Yes, it is a samurai sword. So we're checking specialty stores and martial arts suppliers.
I know who the killer is. Behold, a photo of our masked vigilante juxtaposed with issues from my own Marvel collection.
You have Avengers #1?
And there's more where that came from. You're welcome to peruse my issues anytime. Please note how the killer has drawn inspiration from costumes of other superheroes. For example, the color scheme evokes
It's a combination
Spider-Man.
of a lot.
The horned helmet, obviously an homage to Daredevil. The sword and scabbard, Deadpool, a high collar, just like Black Panther. Now, what do these characters all have in common?
They're make-believe.
They're driven by the death of a father figure or loved one.
Exactly. I believe that our killer shares a similar backstory, which is why he's been inspired by these characters' costumes.
How can any of this produce even one useful conclusion?
Let me direct your attention to the golden belt worn
Oh boy.
by our masked vigilante. Based on the golden belt worn by Iron Man in only 11 original issues in 1963.
Which proves what exactly?
He's
Our killer collected comic books, which means there is one place in the city he would definitely go.
Oh, okay. He's not
You know,
older.
Cassie, you might want to
That doesn't.
tone down
Yeah,
the
that doesn't.
theories until Gates warms up to you.
No, screw her. I'm sick and tired of
In
her.
this case.
She's only been here for 2 episodes and she's just pissing me off.
You smell that? Wafting scent of printed pages, Comicadia beckon. This place is the premier comic book shop.
We just got your Derek Storm graphic novel. I mean, the art, the writing, it is, in a word, awesome.
Tell me, what's your favorite part?
You don't have to answer that question. His ego does not need any more feeding.
Definitely where Derek Storm escapes from the two bad guys by crashing the taxi
cab?
Oh, I'm sorry, Detective Becky. I should have said spoiler alert.
Oh, no, that's okay. I won't be reading it.
Really? I saw your name on our list. You pre-ordered a copy.
Did she know?
It's just being supportive. Anyway, we're not here about that. We need to ask you a few questions.
Yes, we do. I don't suppose you know of any collectors of early Iron Man.
I'm sorry, Mr. Castle. I can't share customer information.
Mike, do you recognize this man?
No, he doesn't look familiar.
What about this one?
Yeah, him I know.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
sword, this suit. That's our vigilante.
Lone Vengeance.
That explains the L he carved into Tony Valentini's backside, but sort of Lone Vengeance. How come I've never seen this?
Oh, it's online only.
I've seen that before.
The knuckle plates? Where?
On the ground, at the crime scene. I thought it was a button. But this is it. That's what it was. It fell off of his suit. If we can find that, if it's still there, it could lead us to the killing.
Uniform is wide in the
Shit.
canvas. Still can't find anyone who knows our mystery man.
Yeah, whoever he is, I can't connect him to any swords either.
What about the writer? You should probably talk to the writer. So I guarantee that he's
But you're kind of rooting for this guy.
That's when it was Joe Citizen taking him to the bad guys. Now he's just some Nimrod in a suit.
Huh. You gotta give him props for spirit, though, right? I mean, haven't you ever wanted to be a superhero? Going out there, prowling the city, knocking some heads?
I do that now. Yeah, absolutely. You did? When? I'll be right there. Jake's pawn shop sold a samurai sword to some guy 2 hours ago, and they say he matches our photo of our mystery man.
Maybe he's replacing the one he broke off in Tyler Ferris.
damn. They're really thinking that's the guy.
He was.
It's possible.
Here.
I just feel like that's too easy.
Or maybe somebody picked it up, or maybe it was a button.
There it is. That is no button.
That is a piece of his costume.
You're right. Castle, I think there's a partial print on it.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
How cool was that?
Which part? That was our murder, or that he just got away? Calling it APB.
What's it
That's why I gotta call you back.
Whoa, wait, you're gonna want to hear this.
Yeah, we just saw our suspect. He fled the crime scene.
Yeah, and I know where to find him because I know who he is.
What? How?
Well, he bought a samurai sword at a pawn shop today. And now get this, he paid for it with a check. His name is, Chad Hockney. His photo matches the mystery man from the crime scene.
What's his address? NYPD, do not move a muscle.
Unless you can move faster than a speedy bullet.
I don't know about this. This is not him.
This man,
This is not him.
he's our killer.
This is not him.
Well, to be fair, he was a lot more imposing in a dark alley. This is all about your father, isn't it? You're driven by his death.
My father's in Miami. I don't know what you people are talking about.
So you're saying you weren't in the alley slapping my hand with your sword and you didn't kill Tyler Ferris?
No, I would never kill anyone. Neither would Lone Vengeance.
Aren't you Lone Vengeance?
Not the real one.
The real one being the comic book character.
Comic book characters aren't real, okay? I mean the guy who assumed the persona of the comic book character.
And who's that?
No one knows. He is a legend in the superhero community. I dreamed of being him when I was Red Maroon.
Protector of all, beholden to none?
You've heard of me.
We saw the purse snatching video.
Yeah, that. That hit the web and pretty much turned Red Maroon into a joke. Those were dark days. I was about ready to hang up my tights for good. Then I decided to seek out Lone Vengeance's counsel.
What did he say?
To stay the hell away from him. But that only steeled my resolve. I mean, I made this costume, I got a sword. I was about to go out on patrol when you
Son
got
of a
busted in.
bitch.
How do you find him?
I heard the Lone Vengeance frequented Lower Manhattan. I roamed the streets night after night looking for him. I finally ran into him near Beekman and Theater Alley. I want to be his disciple. Maybe his partner.
Disaster.
It's my destiny.
He doesn't want a partner.
How do you know?
Lone Vengeance. Lone.
What do you mean you can't make a case against him? He's wearing the same suit.
Yeah, well, apparently he's not the only one. Chad Hawkins was in his apartment making that suit the night of the murder. In fact, neighbors were complaining about the noise from the sewing machine.
I'm still thinking that
To the
it's
untrained eye,
the reporter at the
this
very
might look
beginning.
like a grown man reading comic books, but
I just feel like that would make sense.
I think you should be happy for me.
come. Tell me about your classes. What will you be taking in January?
Intro to Statistics, Microeconomic Theory, the Economic Theory of the Islamic Middle East.
Isn't Ashley an economics major? Are you just taking his classes?
That way we can spend more time together. What's wrong with that?
To quote Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Not a lot of people get a chance to go to a school like this. You need to think about your
What
dreams
you want
and
to
what
do.
you want.
Not
This is what I want.
spending
This is what
time.
Ashley wants.
This wasn't even his idea, it was mine.
Well, this can't be all about Ashley, Alexis. I mean, what if you guys break up? What then?
We're not gonna break up. Why are you trying to talk me out of this?
I'm not. I'm just trying to stop you from making irrational choices.
Why does everything I do have to make sense? Why can't I just do what I want every once in a while? That's
Ruh-roh.
all you do.
I mean, if she's into that, then fine, but... Oh, God.
Hey,
I should have called.
Yoga. Castle, I see. Yoga. Clinic.
I found something that will shock and amaze you. Take a look at these panels. The hoodlum leaves his warehouse. Lone Vengeance swoops in and then carves the letter L in his right cheek. Who does that remind you of?
Tony the Butcher.
I checked the dates on the issue. It came out after Lone Vengeance attacked him. These panels emulate that event. The only other person who was there was our vigilante.
So then you're saying that...
It has to be. Our killer is the writer of this comic book, Sean Elt.
Sean Elt doesn't exist. His name
course he doesn't.
is an alias.
Or nom de plume, as we writers say. Though why anyone would choose Sean Elt. Wait a minute. It's an anagram. Change the letters around and you get...
Stan Lee, comic book genius.
Trust me.
It's not
He is
Stan Lee.
Lee.
No.
He's not even Sean Elt.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Bill. Maybe next time. So, no help from tech on the real name. The Lone Vengeance website is registered solely to Sean Elt.
Well, whoever he is, he put more than Tony the Butcher in his comics. I found 2 more real-life incidents that wound up as storylines. Lone Vengeance shook down a drug dealer, and here, he set a truck full of flat screens on fire.
Okay, pull up the 2 police reports. Let's see if they have anything in common.
Come on.
Thanks.
Something doesn't add up.
No.
Lone Vengeance stamps out crime, both in the comics and in real life. He's into this vigilante-style ass-kicking, or in Tony's case, ass-carving, but never murder. So why would he suddenly kill Tyler Ferris, and why in such a brutal way?
Sort of Lone Vengeance. This time it's personal.
That has to be it. Tyler Ferris must have known Sean Elt.
Did your son ever hang out with the comic book crowd? Was he into comics?
Just those slutty schoolgirl ones. Oh, but lately he had gotten all into, what was it? Sword of Lone Vengeance.
Did he ever mention the writer of that comic?
There we go.
Is he hanging out with anyone out of the ordinary lately?
Somebody mild-mannered, perhaps.
Actually, I saw him talking on a stoop to a guy a few days back. He was different. Wore a suit.
As in Mask and Key?
Jacket and tie. I overheard Tyler saying, I know the truth. I know who you really are.
Do you think you could describe him?
Fair-haired, youngish, with a beard. Oh, and he wore one of them plastic ID cards, a green one.
Fair hair with a beard.
A green
The reporter from the crime scene.
Our suspect is one Paul Whitaker.
I knew it.
Artist who works
It's
at
'cause I
Crime
recognized
Scene
him.
Ledger. He's also a no-show at work, and he's not at home either.
Actually, it makes perfect sense. As a crime reporter, Paul would see firsthand how lawlessness would ravage a community. Compelled to do more than just write about it, he would don a mask and form-fitting tights to become Lone Vengeance.
But his plan to purge the streets hit a snag when Tyler Ferris threatened to reveal his secret identity, causing Lone Vengeance to cut him down in a single fearsome blow.
What? The student has become the master.
Yeah, you
Or at
just
least
castled.
He tried. Actually, for a truly castle-esque theory, it has to be fully thought through.
And so maybe Ferris was tipping off Paul about crimes going down in the neighborhood, but Lone Vengeance kept showing up instead. And that is how Ferris found out that Lone Vengeance was actually Paul.
He confronted Paul, threatened to expose him.
So Paul Whitaker killed him to hide his identity as a half-assed superhero?
You're making me change my
I
mind.
think it's perfect superhero psychology. It's symbiosis. See, Lone Vengeance is a part of Paul Whitaker.
Really? Our killer's a writer.
Well, writers can be men of action.
I've yet to see that, Mr. Castle. So he's a journalist like Peter Parker.
Actually, Peter Parker was a news photographer.
Yeah, our guy's more like Clark Kent. And he's mild-mannered, just like I did.
Detective, I'd like to call the mayor. Let him know that we caught our killer.
No.
Try to get a confession this time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
According to this, you were mugged last year outside an abandoned tenement building?
Oh, it's New York. People get mugged.
Only the mugger got the worst of it. You ended up with a few stitches, the mugger ended up in the hospital, and cops say that you were non-compliant.
There's a critical moment in the arc of every superhero. An awakening that transforms him and that drives him to embrace his destiny. For you, the mugger...
Beat the shit out of the mugger.
That's when Lone Vengeance was born.
And then you use the Sword of Lone Vengeance as your comic book diary.
It's me. I'm Lone Vengeance.
And Tyler Ferris found out.
Yeah, he threatened to expose me, so I killed him.
I'm gonna need you to write that down, Paul.
Something seems off.
You said Lone Vengeance stands for all that is good. So he has a code. So killing someone, even someone like Tyler Ferris, violated that code. In a typical superhero, that would trigger a crisis of faith. You must have been conflicted. How did you feel when you killed Tyler Ferris? Well, I felt bad. I felt really bad.
He's taking the fall for somebody.
Paul, why did you chop off Tyler's hand after you killed him?
I don't know. I just did. Can I write my confession out?
Nope.
Are you sure he didn't do it?
Yeah, Ferris's hand was chopped off before he was killed. Paul didn't know that.
Then why did he confess?
Because Paul is protecting the real killer.
Yes.
Paul is the writer. Lone Vengeance is the subject. Okay, this is a layer. Can I just say disappointing? I mean, where's the mood lighting?
Turn the thing. Turn it. It's the light bulb or something.
All right. It's a modest layer built on a budget. Wonder what else he's got hidden around here.
NYPD, do not move. I wouldn't do that if I were you. There are cops everywhere downstairs. Now very slowly take off that mask.
What?
Officer Hastings?
Fuck.
I did not see that coming.
What?
Can you believe it? Lone Vengeance, sword-wielding killer, ends up being one of our own.
Oh,
Maybe she had reasons.
What?
Maybe she had her reasons. What happened to Nimrod in a suit? That's before I knew she was a cop.
CC's going over your suit, Anne. They're looking for Tyler Ferris's blood.
They won't find any.
Yeah, well, you know how to know.
I always admired you, Detective.
we arrested Anne. I just thought you should know.
That's incredible. Again, I'm stunned.
Probably wondering why I confessed then. You're in love with her.
Yep.
You crossed the line, Anne.
You don't pretend like we're so different.
Let's talk about Tyler Ferris. Didn't you lose your mom? We're not here to discuss that.
Didn't you shoot the guy who killed her right here in this precinct?
Oh, boy.
The bullet that you took, isn't that connected to her murder too? Because that's the rumor.
I am not like you. I didn't chop a man in half.
I did not kill Tyler Ferris. I threw up my breakfast when I saw that body.
You were in the alley with me, Anne. You took that piece from your suit.
It wasn't from my suit, and the only reason I wanted it was to figure out who's behind this.
Do you actually expect me to believe you?
It's true. I saw that disc at the crime scene. I knew it wasn't mine. But before I could get it, I got sent off to campus, so I came back for it. And yes, I took it from you.
And what did you do with it?
I had a friend in the crime lab run it for prints. It came back with a partial, but it wasn't in the criminal database. Look, if you don't believe me, ask him. He still has it.
So somebody else dressed up as Lone Vengeance and killed our victim.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
How does that make sense?
Because it wasn't me.
What is
I
happening?
Something when I canvassed Matt's bar where Tyler Ferris came from. He was a creature of habit. He drank there every night. He'd always leave between 1 and 2 and take the back door to the alley. Usually with a girl.
So you're saying that the killer knew Ferris was going to show up in that alley?
And used him.
Okay, so maybe our killer was a criminal who wanted Lone Vengeance off the streets.
Criminal who wanted vengeance against Lone Vengeance and Tyler Ferris.
Which is the person who has an L in their ass.
Someone who had experience wielding a blade.
Someone who pointed us to Lone Vengeance in the first place.
You think I killed Tyler Ferris? Come on. You're dreaming.
We know you wanted Lone Vengeance off the streets. He was costing you money.
You had to be asking yourself, all these times Lone Vengeance was harassing your people, how did he know where to go? Who was tipping him off?
I mean, it had to have been someone from the inside, someone with an axe to grind.
Someone just like Tyler Ferris.
So, you figured why not kill two birds with one stone? Get rid of Ferris and hang the murder on lone vengeance.
And that's it. I mean, that's all you got. You guys call yourselves cops, you ought to be embarrassed. Here's the problem. You got no proof.
Wait, you have proof?
Actually, we do. It's from your outfit. We matched the partial print to your cousin Ernesto.
The tailor. I've heard great things about his custom-made shirts, but he also confessed to making a lone vengeance outfit for you.
I want a lawyer.
And you will need one.
We're letting her go.
Those are your personal effects. You probably want to make sure everything is there.
Detective. About Officer Hastings. She fled the alley when you ordered her to stop. Some reason you're not pressing any charges?
I think that given the number of folks wearing that costume, we can't prove that it was her in the alley.
Or anywhere else for that matter.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
She's a promising officer. That said, it'd be bad for all of us if lone vengeance were to show up ever again.
I don't think that that will be a problem, sir.
Well, let's make sure it isn't.
Either she just grew a heart,
Or she's worried about how it would look if the press found out that Lone Vengeance was one of our own.
a writer and his muse fighting crime. Just like us.
Oh yeah, just like y'all.
So, Mom? Hey, what's up?
Skyping with Ashley, but we just finished.
You know, even when you were a little girl, you were a serious person. I think I just gotten used to you being sensible and mature, even more than me sometimes.
Sometimes?
Point taken. Thing is, Alexis, I know there are other sides to you. Impulsive sides. Romantic sides. And I don't want you to deny them.
You were right. With great power does come great responsibility. I've always been good at doing what I'm supposed to. But college is about doing what you want. You're following your passion. I'm picking my own classes. I don't know which ones yet. But, no economics.
And you know what? Even if you're not in classes with Ashley, you still will see each other plenty.
I know. Especially if we move in together.
Shit. Oh my god. It's Yikes. Great episode. I did not see the twists in this show are insane. Like absolutely insane. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. See y'all next time.